Invisible Ints, a tactical espionage game in which players control Invisible's operatives and infiltrate the world's most hazardous businesses. The game allows players to select from a pool of 10 unlocked agents, 8 agent varieties, and 10 beginning programs meant to circumvent corporate security. Players may also tailor their experience by incorporating agents, goods, augments, and programs to adapt to the ever-changing environment. The game contains a randomly generated globe with places, dangers, and loot, creating a new and surprising challenge with each run.
And lead the fight back.
Kitaria Fables is an action-adventure RPG that includes farming and crafts. Players must battle the encroaching darkness, pillage dungeons, and collaborate with their village neighbors to create new gear. The game features real-time fighting and allows players to master ancient magic and create weapons and armor. Kitaria is brimming with resources, including creatures, seeds, and materials for making weapons and accessories. Players may also make friends in Paw Village and complete tasks alone or with companions in local co-op.
And peace and tranquility restored.
Last Day of June is an interactive adventure game based on Steven Wilson's Song Drive Home. It depicts a devastating narrative of love and loss set in a visually magnificent setting, highlighting the beauty of life while diving into grief and heartbreak. Players take on the role of Carl, a guy who sets out to save his beloved June. They must solve emotionally charged riddles and travel back in time to alter the outcome of June's final day. The game urges players to become fully involved in the plot and connect with the characters' emotions. Ghostrunner is a fast-paced FPP slasher set in a desolate cyberpunk metropolis. Players must scale Dharma Tower, humanity's only refuge, to face and avenge the tyrant Keymaster. The Tower City is overrun with violence, and resources are running out. The protagonist is constantly outnumbered but never outclassed as the most sophisticated blade fighter ever created. Combat is swift and fierce, because to the game's one-hit, one-kill principles. Ghostrunner combines science fiction with post-apocalyptic themes to create a one-of-a-kind single-player experience in which the planet is already dying and its residents are struggling for survival. Beetle, stranded on a cursed island, collects survivors to form a village and confronts the island's animals and mysterious ruins. Throughout his voyage, he has nightmares about a strange blue-haired girl named Dana. Join Adol on a journey to solve the mystery of the cursed island and the intriguing Dana. A great storyline, a dynamic party system, an alternative perspective, and unity of purpose are all important qualities. During fierce confrontations, players may swap between characters, discover the truth about Dana, and save other survivors to save their tribe. The unsettling horror saga returns with a new story set in an eerily similar world. The spooky oral design and dimly lit locales set the stage for horrible apparitions. Players may customize their character's appearance by changing their hairdo, hair color, clothing, and accessories. They must use a flashlight to discover buried facts and phantoms, listen to their heartbeat to detect spirits, and apply a novel method to avoid evil stares by closing their eyes. This new version provides a unique experience for both new and returning fans.
It will just be the beginning of my journey.
Anima, the Nameless Chronicles is a third-person action role-playing game set in Gaia and based on the anime Beyond Fantasy RPG tabletop book series. The game follows the Nameless, an eternal creature who must meet a phantom from his past in order to establish the meaning of life. The game has a unique action system known as the Hand of Thanatos, which allows players to improve their assaults and merge with death. Players may personalize their character's playstyle with unique talents and immerse themselves in a gripping plot with unforgettable characters. Lair of the Clockwork God is an exciting game in which players must combine their unique abilities and expertise to save the planet from annihilation. Ben, a vintage adventure game master, can read obscure hints and solve complicated puzzles, but Dan, a modern platformer, excels at fast-paced action scenes. As the game progresses, players learn the actual nature of cataclysmic events and the link between Ben's nostalgic past and Dan's futuristic goals. They must confront their fears, doubts, and wants in order to discover the solution to rescuing the planet. Terraria is a one-of-a-kind adventure game with over 5,000 objects, 25 NPCs, and 400 foes. Town slimes, essential equipment like shell phone and terraformer, new build tools like Roublemaker and Hand of Creation, and new blocks and decorations like reef blocks and ancient bricks are all part of the most recent content release. Don't dig up. Get fixed, boy, and no traps are among the new world seeds. Inventory enhancements, numerical health meters, monster modifications, and a melee redesign are among the changes. Terraria is a one-of-a-kind combination of classic action games and sandbox-style innovation. Portal Knight is a real-time cooperative 3D sandbox action RPG in which players may improve their character, build legendary weapons, and destroy adversaries. Players may select from several character classes such as Warrior, Ranger, and Wizard, participate in tactical warfare, and defeat epic boss battles. They may visit randomly generated islands and interact with the residents to complete tasks and recruit them to their cause. Players may test their building skills on their own island, build incredible structures in creative mode, harvest resources from lands, and build their own home out of diverse materials and furniture. Mark of the Ninja Remastered is an exciting game that puts players' quiet, nimble, and cunning talents to the test in a world full of gorgeous vistas and smooth graphics. Players may now play the game on the move, as well as access to additional Special Edition features. A complete stealth experience, Special Edition DLC, upgraded graphics, full 5.1 surround sound, and a new Game Plus mode are among the highlights. To complete the game without killing anybody or erasing all barriers, players must choose between killing or eradicating obstacles. Don't Starve is a Nintendo Switch Edition game in which players take on the character of Wilson, a scientist who has been seized by a demon and is stuck in an unknown wilderness. The game has several challenges, including the Reign of Giants extension, which adds additional characters, seasons, monsters, and biomes. The Shipwrecked expansion introduces a strange tropical island for marine adventures, but the planet remains harsh and brutal. Survival is critical in this harsh world, and players must adapt and make use of their surroundings in order to escape. ABZU is an aquatic journey produced by Journey and Flower that features a colorful underwater environment full of life and brilliant colors. As a diver, you travel the ocean with fluid acrobatics and beautiful swimming controls, discovering new species inspired by genuine organisms and creating a profound relationship with aquatic life. Engage with schools of fish that react dynamically to your presence and possible predators. Explore magnificent seascapes and intricate aquatic ecosystems, and descend into the ocean's depths to find ancient mysteries and perils. Sundered is an exciting Jotun game that follows Ishii, a traveler in a lonely universe. The game requires players to travel perilous dungeons filled with nightmare creatures and fight monsters with corrupted artifacts. The Magnet of the Gong update adds functionality for up to 4 players in local co-op multiplayer. See beautiful hand-drawn imagery, fierce clashes with foes, spectacular boss fights, local co-op, customizable gameplay with upgrades and character builds, and over 15 hours of gameplay are among the highlights. The Legend of Tianding is a side-scrolling action game set in early 20th century Taipei, in which players take on the role of Liao Tianding, a mythical Taiwanese folk hero. The game is based on real events and scenarios, and it depicts the city in traditional Chinese manga style. Players use Kung Fu Tanto, a waist sash, and grappling hooks to fight colonial officials. They had to deal with a variety of employers, including courtesans, business people, and military commanders. A retro-style Dadaoshing district with colorful streets, rapid trains, and gloomy sewers is also included in the game. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome!